Hi everyone, happy Transfer Tuesday. So this transfer is for the third week of October, and even for this week I decided to not put any money into my LIC loan and instead decided to put all of the money that I could transfer into my construction fund because this is more important and more urgent as well. So this week I was able to make a transfer of 7,700 rupees, and that is 30% of the money that I could bring in a third week of October. So the date will be 20 because I always do my transfers on Sundays, and the amount was 7,700 rupees. So the total deposit that I have been able to make into my construction fund so far is, I'll be adding both of these numbers, and that adds up to 16,742 rupees. So 16,742 minus the goal amount is 1 lakh. That means the amount that is left to complete the goal is 83,258 rupees. So this Transfer Tuesday was a very short one, but along with this I also wanted to share some of the things that I've been listening to this week. I just felt like sharing, so here I am sharing. There are two people I've been listening to this week. I have been listening to their podcast. They are YouTubers. They make YouTube videos. So whenever I commute to work, I listen to them, and I've been loving the content a lot. That is, the first one is Cal Newport. He is a writer and he is also a professor. Some of you might know him. You must have listened to him. But for those of you who have not heard him yet, I would urge you to try to listen to his videos once. It's very slow paced, so some might not like it, but I found his videos, his wisdom, his teachings to be quite helpful, because I myself live a very busy life, and I always find myself juggling between work and having a time for myself. And I have been somebody who have been burnt out, but now slowly I'm getting back into track. I try to listen to my body, and I'm trying to at least take out some time to socialize with my friends, with my family on the weekends, which is quite tricky being a healthcare provider. So give it a listen. I have not read any of his book yet. I think he has written 3 books already. I love his content. I love his idea of deep work. I love his idea of slow productivity. The second person that I'm listening to a lot is The Healthy Gamer, and he is actually a psychiatrist, and he's known as Dr. K. He talks about the neurological and the psychology aspects of things. It's very interesting. I love how he speaks, and I love his content actually. So these are the 2 people I've been listening to a lot this week. Also, I want to talk about one thing, that is, I bought the book. I finally bought the book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich, because I listen to Ramit Sethi a lot, and the way I budget is also inspired by him. I have been listening to a lot of his podcast, and so I thought I'll read the book so that this will give me a better understanding of what it is. Maybe there are some things I'm missing out on. I have not read it yet. I'll take my own time. I'll read it in my own time. I'm not going to rush it, because right now I am trying to read another book, which is this, The Body Keeps the Score. So if you're somebody who likes a non-fiction book, do read this book. This will give you an understanding of how your body works. I have been trying to read this book for the past 4 months now, and I don't know for what reason I have not been able to finish this book yet. The book is really good. I have been able to read up to page 68, 69 actually. So now I have this urge to read fiction books. So I have decided to, I will read it in my own time. I'm not going to rush anything. And this book, I have decided to keep it aside for now. And then I think I will read a fiction book, because reading is something that I am trying to deliberately keep on doing in my life. Reading was something that came easy to me. I used to love to read, and then because of my busy schedule, I think I just lost touch with reading, and now I'm trying to come back to it, but I think these books are very heavy for now. And I'm leaning more towards fiction right now. So I have decided to close this book. Do not get me wrong, this book is really good. The pages that I've read, I learned a lot. I even underlined a lot of things. So if you want to read it, please go ahead and read. You will not regret reading this book. But for me, right now, it's like, I have always said, like, I look at things like season. That's the best way for me to accept the things that are happening. Sometimes I might be somebody who will be reading non-fiction books, and I will go through these books very easily. And sometimes it's like I get more drawn towards fiction, and then I go back to reading fiction. So there have been some recommendations by some friends for the fiction books that I've decided to buy. And if you are somebody who knows a good book that is fictional, please do share it in the comment below. So yeah, these are the two things that I wanted to share: the videos that I'm watching and then the books that I'm reading. So if you are still here watching, thank you so much. I hope to see you soon in my next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.